fights. You know, it ended how we'd expect, right? You know, triple TKO. Nothing new there, but we gotta play some Winja. My thing is, people saying he was exposed. I mean, how was he exposed? The other guy hit him with all he had in the kitchen sink, and Triple G kept pushing forward and hitting him and doing all these things. So I just don't see that there was no one got exposed. If anything, Triple G was toying with the guy, really, and I feel as though he was baiting and switching other fighters. Meaning, I think he came out there knowing he's fighting a smaller guy, knowing the smaller guy isn't gonna hurt him, and that he can get away with a lot more punishment, if you will. Motherfuck this guy, you know, and maybe lure these other dudes to get them to, you know, get some confidence, get the balls to step up and fight him. That's what I really think. Because Triple G could have had him out of there in the first round, and he chose to step off the gas after he hurt him. I don't know if you noticed that, but he stepped off the gas. So that right there tells you something. And you know, he wasn't exposed. He was just trying to, I think, secure a bigger fight in the future or get that last trap. And Billy Joe Sonder, blowjobs, he did, you know, he got ballsy. Hold on, I got a lion chasing me or a bear. This shit sucks. He got ballsy and decided, oh, motherfuck you. He decided to, hold on guys, I'm nervous. He decided to call Triple G out, but you know, they do that all the time, these guys. We'll see what actually happens. We'll see who actually steps up. But, you know, and then there's some channels out there, you know, this is why I don't like the YTBC. I try and stick with, you know, reputable, reputable outlets for my news, at least, you know, or, you know, current events in boxing. And, like, I don't want to mention names, but, dude, there's one in particular, a detractor, that's just so ridiculous. He's saying, we're undersized and the hand wraps were suspicious. Come on, dude. This is a world title fight on a huge stage, one of the bigger fights of the year. Everyone's there. Both corners were able to see the other guy rap. I mean, you have officials officiating, you know, everybody's doing what they have to do to make sure everything's on the level. But somehow, some dude in America that's all angry was able to spot something that nobody else could. Give me a break. That's a ridiculous accusation, and to be expected. I don't know why the hate. I mean, I get it. I know why there's hate, but I really have wandered into a place I shouldn't be in this game. This is sketchy, but time to whoop some ass. Anyhow, but yeah, like, there was no, he wasn't exposed, and he wasn't wearing undersized gloves, and his hand wraps were legit. I mean, if there was an issue with the hand wraps, trust me, his people would have had something to say. Absolutely. This is another tribe. I've never seen these guys. I've been in this part of the world. Oh, motherfucker, I'm gonna get poisoned though. But yeah. Where was I? I'm sorry. Triple G is the man at 160. I don't think anyone's beating him. Anyone coming to 160. Anyone, you know, I think he beats pretty much, yeah, everybody at 160. I don't see, Canelo's not gonna fight him. Canelo, and I'm not saying Canelo's scared, okay? Canelo's, they're not, these are fighters. That's what they've done their whole lives. They're not scared of anything. His promoter is scared of getting that L because, I mean, that's their cash cow. We all get it. But it's not a good look, you know, talking shit and then handing over your belt. So I don't see Triple G fighting, I don't see the point in fighting Canelo, Triple G. He doesn't have to fight him, in my opinion. It's just a waste of time. He's already got what he, you know, Canelo had something he wanted and he gave it to him. So let's move on to Billy Joe. Let's stop these silly accusations of, oh yeah, this guy is, you know, underrated or overrated and he's a hype job. He's not a hype job. He broke this man's skull. He broke his skull. Period. No, motherfucker. He broke Kell Brook's skull. I'm dead. He's fractured his orbital. I don't think Kell Brook's career might be over. He potentially ended another boxer's career. Let's think about that for a second. To say, oh, you know, he's hyped and this and that, he wouldn't do anything. He was hurting the guy Kell for stepping up, you know, when Eubank wouldn't. You know, all these guys, there's a lot of talk. But at the end of the day, Triple G is a boss. He is a beast at 160, and no one's touching him. And, you know, it wasn't, you know, it's just silly to say, you know, oh, he's exposed. He wasn't exposed. That shit's irritating. It just shows that people don't know what they're talking about. He got exposed, what? Because he waved, a guy would hit him with everything he has, and then he waves him in to put on. Look, after the first round, when he hurt Brook, he could have ended it right there, but he chose not to. He let off the gas. He wanted to give the fans a show, and I think personally, he wanted to bait and switch other fighters at 160 to get a bigger fight. That's what I think. I think they're very aware of that. I think he did exactly what he said he was going to do before the fight. Earlier in the week, he said he was going to make it a street fight. He was pissed, blah, blah, blah. And that's exactly what he did. He made it a street fight and beat the living piss out of Kell Brook and his skull. I mean, it is what it is, and what can you do? I mean, it's just silly to say, oh, you know, he's exposed. I hate that. Anyhow, that's my view on the fight. And I'm going to end this video there. And then I'm going to continue with actual gameplay. So if you guys like this gameplay, I'm going to just... God, how do I get in there? I'm going to just go... Alright, just continue on here, whatever. If you guys want to stick around, we'll kill some fucking chickens. Oh, shit. Or whatever. But no, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna shut this broadcast down and then start it back up. I just wanted to share my thoughts on Triple G versus Brook. Triple G is the boss at 160. I hope Saunders, you know, he put out a video. I hope he stands to his word and steps up. I think Triple G beats him even worse. You know, people seem to forget just a few months ago, or, well, you know, whatever, last year, Triple G made a guy who was also feared in the middleweight division, and David Lemieux. Yeah, he's not as known, but it is what it is. Like, Quadras was not as known, and he made Roman Gonzalez, he gave Roman Gonzalez a hell of a fight. You know, you can't go by who knows what. That's the problem with a lot of quote-unquote boxing fans. Who makes more money? I'm gonna ride that dude's dick. Like, that's silly shit. That's not what boxing's about. Boxing's about beating the shit out of each other. Yes, money's important, but that shouldn't even be your concern. Another man's wallet. What are you, like? Are you their girlfriend? Like, stop. So anyhow, that's my view. I'm gonna get back to this game. Oh, but yeah, David Lemieux. What was I talking about? He outclassed David Lemieux. It was ridiculous how badly he outclassed David Lemieux. You know, he shut down their entire game plan with the jab. I mean, Triple G went to some serious boxing, and oh shit, what was that? Oh, motherfucking Sabretooth. But yeah, Triple G is a boss, y'all. And like I said, he made Lemieux look like an amateur. It was pathetic. So if you think Triple G was, you know, exposed last night, you're kidding. And you're kidding yourself. And you're trying to make yourself feel better about it, because Triple G, he was just playing with Kell Brook. That was a game to him. That's all it is. You know, he builds up your confidence. He comes in and then fucking smashes your life. And that's how he does it. Whatever works, works. When he wants, he'll outbox you. He's a boss. The guy, 350 amateur fights, 5 losses, 36 pro fights, and in 386 fights, he's never touched a canvas. Don't tell me that's hype. I mean, the amateurs, you see everything. So he's seen it all. I mean, y'all are just not giving him credit. And I don't know why it's such a big deal for people to give the guy credit. He's a badass motherfucker. He comes in, he does work, he's exciting, he knocks everybody out. Like, what the fuck do you guys want? You want him to just run away and sit on the ropes and just pot shot? That shit ain't exciting. And I know people liked it, but people like that, and I don't know why. I think it's just for other reasons I'm not even going to get into. But give the man his credit. Yeah, he beat the shit out of a welterweight that came up in weight. But, you know, what was everyone saying? Oh, Brook's going to give him a run for his money. Blah, blah, blah. And then what happened? Brook's fucking skull got shattered. Yeah, remember that? Fucking, oh, Triple G's getting his ass kicked. No. He had complete control of that fight the entire time. And, Brook had nothing for him. I mean, nobody has nothing for him at 160. I mean, Jacobs was just ordered by the WBA, so hopefully, you know, Jacobs accepts that challenge and steps up. You know, and then hopefully Saunders does as well. He's talking a lot again, but, you know, Saunders has a fight on the, what is it, the Klitschko undercard with Fury? So we'll see what happens when he doesn't have a fight signed. And see if he actually stands to his word. Get out of here. Get out of here, you big pussy. But I don't think Saunders will. I hope he does. That'd be awesome. But you know, he'll price himself out again, wanting like what, $8 million, like a clown. Like, that's absurd. He ain't worth $8 million. Maybe he is. I don't know. I don't know what's worth. Maybe in the UK if they set it up. That's, I don't know how they do things out there, but I know it's set up a little differently than American pay-per-view. But whatever. Let me know what you think. Leave some comments. Let's get the discussion going. I'm going to end this broadcast now, and then I'm going to come back. If you guys want to watch me play Farcry Primal, we're just going on an exploration through the world, because this is all I have on the map. Map is huge, and I'm trying to explore as much of the world as I can. But I'm going to end it here. That was just my opinion and my feelings and thoughts on the fight last night. And I hope you guys have a good day. And next week, Canelo fights Smith. I think Smith gives Canelo a rough fight. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think he gives him a hard time. Oh Jesus, that's a saber tooth. I don't like that thing. That shit hurts. I think he gives him a rough time. I think it's possible for Smith to win, but we'll see. I'm sure people will call me a hater or something for saying I don't like Canelo, which I don't, because of his actions and his decisions. And oh, I'm dead. His decisions are, well, I guess Oscar's decisions. Not really Canelo. I think Canelo, it's just, I think money-wise, they don't want to get him hurt yet, because he's still worth money to them. It's prize fighting. That's what you fight for, is money, I guess. But anyway, gonna end this broadcast. Subscribe if you haven't, and catch me here in a few minutes on Farcry Primal. We'll continue this broadcast with just gameplay, and you guys can help me wander around. All right, take care.